I want to talk to you about banks that exchange coins for cash, and I want to really talk to you quickly about how to exchange coins for cash this year. So here are the five places you can really think about when you want to exchange coins for cash. Okay, so first of all, you have Quick Trip. Quick Trip is not a bank, but it's actually a great place if you want to actually exchange coins for cash. So Quick Trip owns a line of gas stations across 14 states with more than 900 locations. If there is a local store in your area, this is the first place you should really head to. At the time of this show, QuickTrip is not really charging any service fees for coin exchanges due to the national coin shortage. So you could actually recoup 100% of your money without having to do any work except physically going to a Quick Trip gas station. So this is really good. But think about it: you have a geo restriction element here. You have 14 states only, and close to 1,000 locations. If you're looking for banks that exchange coins for cash, I want you to think about Bank of America. And the cool thing about Bank of America is that Bank of America is a national bank. Is one of the top banks in the country. So you do have this sort of network, this sort of ATM or a branch network. So you can actually go to a Bank of America is present in nearly every of the 50 states. So you have the possibility to actually go to a branch and actually ask them to exchange coins for cash. Not a problem. And Bank of America doesn't charge a fee for customers to cash in their own coins. However, the bank does require customers to submit coins via coin rolls when cashing them in. Okay. In other words, you can't just dump a pile of coins on the desk and wait for the teller to manually sort them. No, you got to do the sorting yourself first. And you also have to be a customer. If you are not a customer, they're not going to exchange coins for cash for you. They want you to really be a customer. If you're a customer, not a problem. And there's no limit as to how much they can exchange. They can exchange for you. It really depends on the weight of the pile that you're going to send them. But yeah, they will exchange. They will exchange all amounts of coins for cash for you, and this can be done at any branch where Bank of America has, let's say, a full suite of products and services. If you're looking for banks that exchange coins for cash, I want you to think about Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo is a pretty great bank to really think about, and Wells Fargo kind of similar to Bank of America. This is a national bank, so they are in nearly every 50, all the 50 states. This is kind of cool. Here, you don't have any geo restriction issue, okay? And Wells Fargo actually will offer this service. In other words, exchanging coins for cash. They do it free of charge, okay? Free of charge, but they also want you to be a customer. They want you to be a customer, okay? And they want you to really use coin rolls. So you can't just dump a bunch of coins onto let's say a Wells Fargo teller's let's say a platform, and expect her or him to actually give you cash. No, you have to use the coin rolls. They want you to do the sorting first before you go to Wells Fargo. But Wells Fargo has this capability at all branches. All branches, you can go to maybe a branch near you and really exchange coins for cash. Another bank that really will exchange coins for cash this year is actually U.S. Bank. So U.S. Bank really does a great job when it comes to exchanging coins for cash because U.S. Bank does not require customers to submit coins via rolls. Okay, they're pretty flexible on that front. So unlike Wells Fargo and Bank of America, you can actually just quote unquote dump an amount of coins onto like a teller's platform, and she or he will give a U.S. Bank teller platform, and he will give you cash. Okay, you can actually submit coins free of charge without having to go through the process of putting coins into paper holders. Okay, this is really important. And so, and when you think about the other banks that offer similar services, you have a TD Bank, you have Chase, you have Capital One, and you also have Citibank. So overall, when you think about banks that exchange coins for cash, you have Bank of America, you have Wells Fargo, you have US Bank, you have TD Bank, you have Chase, you have Capital One, and you have Citibank. Now, of course, Capital One is doesn't have as many locations as Chase or Citibank, but hey, at least they do offer that service. If you're looking for banks that exchange coins for cash, I want you to think about select credit unions. There are a lot of credit unions that have this service for their members. Okay, now when it comes to credit unions, that just means that you gotta have to you need to have you need to be a member. Okay, and basically they have the same requirements when it comes to you putting the coins in paper rolls. Okay, before they can do the transfer for you. And some credit unions offer free coin exchanges, free coin exchange services for customers, and some even for non-customers. So even if you're not a member, you can still go to a credit union and they'll do it for you. Okay, so you have Connexus, you have American Eagle, Federal Credit Union. You have so besides Connexus, you also have the you have First Tech. First Tech does offer this service too. That's really good. You also have CCU, so Consumers Credit Union. Consumers Credit Union. So if you have any comments or any question, please let us know in the comment section. We'll certainly will tell you whether or not, based on where you are at, whether or not there is a credit union in your area that actually offers this service. In other words, offering coin exchange services for free. Okay, and so one thing I also want to tell you here is that it's always good to organize your coin to have them in paper or in paper rolls before you actually go to a credit union, especially if you're not a member. It's a lot easier if you already have a relationship with them. It's a lot easier if you already have an account with them. They'll have more incentive to actually help you out, quote unquote, help you out. Okay, but yeah, this is a service that a lot of credit unions across the country actually offer. As a matter of fact, we've heard that PenFed, PenFed also offers this service in select areas. They don't offer it in all states where they're present, but maybe check them out and see if there is a PenFed branch near you. Maybe they might offer this this coin exchange service too. So let me give you a few facts here. When you think about banks that exchange coins for cash this year, it's important to understand that most standard piggy bank can hold hundreds of dollars in loose change, and that's not to mention the jars, jugs, and other repurposed objects preferred in some homes for storing pennies and dimes. Okay, so if you have a stuffed piggy bank sitting at home collecting dust, it's important to really understand that you can exchange coins for cash. Okay, and so where can you exchange coin for cash? Well, you have banks and credit unions. I've said this before, but you also have so besides Quick Trip, banks and credit unions, you also have Coinstar. So Coinstar machines are automated kiosks that let you exchange your coins for cash or digital gift cards. You can find these machines near the front of the store at major retailers like Target, Kroger, CVS, and Walmart. And fees vary by location, but you may pay up to a 12.5% service fee. So calculated as an exchange as a percentage of the transaction, and a 50-cent transaction fee to exchange coins for cash at Coinstar. So if you put, let's say, a $100 worth of loose change into the machine, you would receive $87.50. So that's they will take the 12.5% out. Okay, the machine will give you a voucher after it's done counting, and you can take this to the checkout or customer service to redeem it for cash. So that's really pretty straightforward. You also have the possibility to exchange coins for cash at grocery stores. Grocery stores and supermarkets often have coin counting machines anyone can use. This may be Coinstar kiosks belonging to another brand or even store-owned kiosks. For example, supermarket chain Publix has its own coin sorters near the front of every store. Fees apply, but may actually be lower than Coinstar's. Generally, you can cash receipts from coin sorters right at the grocery store. So that's really fantastic from a flexibility point of view. You can also think about exchanging your coins for cash for free at big banks or credit unions. They don't charge you, But if you go to a Coinstar or Quick Trip, they charge you, or even those supermarkets, they'll charge you. So how do you exchange coins for cash this year? Well, certain credit unions and banks still have coin counting machines. Many banks don't offer them anymore and will require your coins to be rolled before accepting them. If you haven't already, you want to group your change into separate piles of pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters. Once you have sorted your coins, you want to insert them into the corresponding coin wrappers. Okay, so here are the denominations for each type of coin. I'm going to put this on the screen so you have a clear idea what I'm speaking about. So you have 50 pennies per roll or 50 cents, 40 nickels per roll or $2, 50 dimes per roll or $5, and 40 quarters per roll or $10. So when you're done rolling, you want to calculate how much money you have and bring the coin rolls to your bank or credit union to deposit into your account or exchange for cash. So getting cash for your coins at a coin counting machine is more straightforward. Simply pour the change into the machine and let the kiosk tally your total. Then redeem your receipt for cash as directed. So, but those machines, they're charging you. So if you do not want to do the work upfront, just expect to actually pay a little bit in terms of fees. Okay. Now you do have alternatives to exchanging coins. You can donate to charity. You can use the coins, or you can give them to a parent or a teacher. Okay. So when it comes to donating to charity, basically, you like if you want to support a good cause, Coinstar gives you the option to donate a portion or all of your change after counting. Choose from charities like the American Red Cross, United Way, Feeding America, the World Wildlife Fund, and more. You can use the coins too. You can save your coins for situations where exact change is needed, such as parking meters or even vending machines. Or you can give them to a parent or teacher. Many parents and elementary school teachers teach coin counting or use coins for math lessons and could benefit from having real coins to practice with. You want to ask around to see if anyone you know might take the coins off your hand. I mean, this is kind of cool, especially if you have a lot of them. Okay, a lot of people have coins lying around, but most companies that let you cash in your coins require you to roll them up. Okay, so now this is an annoying process, I know, but it's one of those things you got to have it because they do not want to really do it for you. They don't want you to outsource the task of rolling rolling up your coins for them. Okay, if you've ever tried to stuff coins into paper wrappers, then you know how time consuming and tedious the process is, especially if you are dealing with multiple buckets containing a mix of coins. Okay, it could take you months to sit there and manually sort them through and stuff paper wrappers, and that's why a lot of those machines they're charging you let's say a certain amount. So, what is Coinstar? I spoke to you a little earlier about Coinstar because when you think about the banks that exchange coins for cash, of course, you have some institutions that have specialized in the whole operation. So, what is Coinstar? Coinstar is a kiosk that allows people to dump large amounts of coins into a bucket, and the machine takes care of the rest. So, Coinstar makes the process incredibly easy, as you literally just have to pour the money into the machine and stand there while it goes to work. There is plenty of time to check up on your investments on your phone or scan your bank statements. Of course, the more money you put into the machine, the longer it takes. The thing to remember about Coinstar is that the machine takes 12.5% maximum of your money. So if you, as I said a little earlier, if you put $100, you are getting only 87.50. Okay, this may seem like a hefty fee, but compared to the spending time rolling pennies into coin wrappers, or buying a coin machine yourself. Okay, so that's really a convenience fee, but it's really worth it. I mean, time is money. Okay, and you want to really use your time appropriately. So one way to avoid paying Coinstar's 12.5% fee is to cash out using e-gift cards. This strategy lets you keep every penny you put into the machine. If you take this approach, you will get a debit card with a unique code instead of a cash from the Coinstar machine. This plastic card can be used as a voucher when shopping online or in stores. So that's that's a really convenient way. Now, it works just like cash in places like AMC Amazon, the Apple Store, Steam, GameShop, Lowe's, Starbucks, and the Home Depot, to name a few. Simply put, Amazon gift cards and Apple gift cards can be fun and rewarding. Okay, now where do you find Coinstar kiosks this year? Well, you can find them at Walmart. Walmart has a network of more than 11,000 stores across the U.S., so you should have no problem finding one with a Coinstar machine in your area. You also have ShopRite. ShopRite is a smaller grocery store chain, but the company definitely has Coinstar machines. You also have a CVS. CVS is another retailer offering Coinstar access. Check your local CVS to make sure there is a Coinstar machine in it before stopping by. And also try Target. Target also offers Coinstar machines for even more convenience. So if you're thinking about exchanging coins for cash this year, I want to give you a few tips a few tips for maximizing your change. So first of all, you want to cut down on cash. As you can see, cashing in on coins can be a real pain. This is why so many people have mountains of coins sitting in their closets in old coffee cans and bags. Coins are tough to get rid of and expensive to cash in. The best thing to do is you want to cut down on cash and only use it for emergency purposes. In doing so, you will experience a number of benefits. First and foremost, cutting down on cash and using mobile banking or cards can give you more visibility into spending. It's very easy to spend recklessly when you use cash all the time. Another reason to use less cash is that it's really prone to theft. Someone can steal a jar of coins much easier than they can hack your bank account. What's more, using less cash your money stay in the bank where it can collect interest instead of sitting around the house where it can collect dust and lose value. Spare change can really add up, so this is important. Finally, cutting down on cash is more sanitary. Money passes from one person to another, so gathering germs with every transaction. So this is really a great call when it comes to cutting down on cash across the board. You want to also roll as you spend. If you insist on taking the old school approach and using cash throughout the day, then consider getting papers and rolling up your loose change at the end of every day or week. By putting your money into paper rolls as you go along, you can prevent large sums of coins from accruing in a coin jar, making it easier and most cost effective to cash in. You also want to use your coins. Okay, nobody wants to use coins, but hey, listen, there are some cases where there could be actually needed. Okay, also use the money to pay down debt. One of the best ways to use spare change is to put the money towards credit card payments or student loans. Use the money to reduce your principal balance so that you spend less on interest in the long run. And if you don't, this is also a great opportunity, especially if you're trying to streamline your budget. Okay, so you also think about the fact that if you wanted to exchange coins for cash, you're gonna have to deal one way or another with a coin counter. So coin counting machines count money and make it easy to put the coins into paper wrappers for depositing them at banks. This is what Coinstar does. This is what Quick Trip also does in a way. Now, what's the maximum amount you can put in a Coinstar machine? Coinstar machines have a maximum limit of $2,000 per transaction. You can do multiple transactions from the same machine if needed, but that's unlikely given the sheer volume of coins you would need. Okay, this is something to really think about, especially if you want to go that route. In conclusion to this conversation, I spoke to you about banks and places that exchange coins for cash. So you have, I gave you the places, the facts, the Coinstar sort of phenomenon, if you will, and the conclusion. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.